So I was talking to a gentleman on Discord, and we were having a conversation about a recent experience he was having where he went on a school trip, and on this trip, one of his exes was present, and there was some feelings that were rekindled, essentially how they were looking at each other. And I guess later on, he did go on her social media page, saw that she was posting things like missing my ex and things of that nature. And the following day, she did shoot him a friend request to, I guess, get back in touch. Now, the thing that I asked him was, what caused your breakup to begin with? And he did say two things: that she was entertaining other men, and he voiced how it made him feel and he didn't like the fact that it was happening, and she continued doing it. And then also their beliefs also clashed, and he said that she is an atheist and he is Christian, and he doesn't think that it's going to work based off of that as well. And so I did tell him that it sounded like he kind of already knew what was best for him. And the first thing I would say is to trust your intuition. And I'm talking about, without introducing lust or sex into the picture, what does your gut tell you about this person if sex was not involved? If you never slept with them, if it's just based off of their character alone, is this a person you would want to continue engaging with? And I guess over the course of them dating, she was talking to other guys. She didn't take into consideration how it made you feel. And really, I don't think that it's a behavior that we should be entertaining, especially if we're talking about being in a relationship long term. If she does want to entertain other guys and there's no kind of ill intent going on, or there's no kind of sexual thing, she should not have a problem with you being introduced as her partner to any of these guys that want to spend time with her. And a lot of times we will see, guys will be guys. They will want to still try to see if they can get involved with somebody, even if they have a boyfriend or girlfriend, right? So we can't really blame the guys for this, right? We have to make sure that our partner is really going to be respecting us at the end of the day. And if she's not, then that's kind of a flag, right? And so I would say, yeah, brother, pay attention to what's going on, pay attention to what went wrong in your relationship and why it didn't work out the first time. And if it were to go back to the way things were, would you be happy? If you were to continue engaging with this girl again, and she continued talking to other guys, continued disrespecting and, not taking into account what she's doing and how it affects you as well, because there is a balance of give and take that has to take place in any good relationship for it to last. And like I said, if there's no kind of bad intention and there's no kind of mischievous stuff going on, there should not be any problem with being totally open and honest. Like, there was a time in my life, I remember, where the girl that I am involved with today, mind you, 13 years of being together, within the first maybe 4 or 5 months, I did find that she was talking to other guys. Now, what made all the difference in the world, whether or not I was going to stay and work through this, was the fact that she came forward to me, she was open and honest with me, and showed me that there was nothing actually going on, and this was a thing that she was doing essentially for attention. She would call other guys pet names, but I found out that she was doing this way before I was ever in the picture, right? And it was because she was so into what was going on in her home life and her work life. She had no type of social life. And so she was essentially just kind of entertaining these communications through text messages just because there was a dopamine hit, right? It made her feel good, but there was nothing ever actually going on. And she showed that to me. She proved that to me. And she also was not wanting to lose me. So she was willing to do anything to make it up to me and essentially show that she could be trusted, including letting that behavior go. And she did do that. And so that's what I would say would make all the difference in the world. Like, if you are going to entertain this girl and go back to that kind of relationship, if she is going to try to maintain any type of male friends and stuff like that, is there going to be any kind of maliciousness behind that, right? And any guy who can shake my hand and want to hang with me in the picture as well as her, I don't have a problem with, right? It's going to be those guys that come along and then they feel awkward because they thought that they were going to have the chance to hit. And you will be able to see what's what anytime you engage with somebody like that, right? So I would say, brother, just be careful. Go in with an awareness that, this has happened before and how it made you feel. And not to say that she's not capable of change, or that, you couldn't maybe rekindle something if you talked through it and worked it out. But I would also just, err on the side of caution. Make sure that you are not going to rush things, hop back in bed, too quickly and stuff like that. Really get to know this person, right? And I advocate that for any relationship. This thing takes time, right? Who you are going to lay down with long term, it's not a, overnight decision. It's something that you should take with more consideration. Make sure that this person is a good fit for you. And then when we get into the things like the beliefs, I'm not saying that couldn't work out either, but it is going to make it harder, right? Especially if you're going to be clashing, trying to change each other essentially in what they believe. Like, I don't think you'll have much success converting her if she is an atheist and you're Christian, and I wouldn't go in with that expectation, right? So I'm not saying that it couldn't work out, but at the same time, that might be difficult when you're thinking about raising a family one day. If she's not on the same page with you, it definitely might make, it harder to raise a stable household with a foundation, right? So it all really comes down to you, brother, and you know what you need in your life for yourself and in a partner. And I would just say, without taking into account how good things may have been in the bedroom, trust your intuition and lead with that first, right? Lead with the right head. Make sure that this person is really going to be a good fit for you and you can nurture something that is healthy. What's over there? Looks like there's an animal. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say here, brother. We're at about 8 minutes now. So I hope that you guys find value in that. And to the brother that is going through that right now, I just hope that you will focus on you during this time and work on continuing being the best version of yourself, putting your best foot forward, so that whether or not you get back together with this girl, you're still going to be the person that you need to be to succeed in life and hopefully attract the right partner for you that will complement what you got going on, all right? So my full love to you, brothers and sisters, anybody who's listening. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night, a great week, and we will talk soon. Take care.